Hi, I'm Kevin Michalowski. In this edition of Into the Fray, we'll have a little bit of a refresher about what you can do during an active shooter incident. Recent events have brought the idea of an active shooter to the front of people's mind again, and we're getting lots of comments here at Concealed Carry Magazine about what should I do in the event of an active shooter situation. Well, the government wants you to run, hide, or fight. I'm going to give you two options: run or fight. Okay? Hiding doesn't always help. If you can escape safely, escape safely. But hiding, I don't like that idea. Just hide and hope that you can count on the mercy of an active shooter. That's not going to happen. But we're getting lots of questions about what do I do if I decide to fight? How do I make sure that people around me know that I'm one of the good guys? And how do I make sure that I'm not engaging another good guy who might be there with me? Now stop and think about this for a minute. The first thing you need to do if you find yourself involved in an active shooter incident is slow down and get as much information as you possibly can. You need to move, shoot, and communicate. Those are the key elements of winning a gunfight and making sure you're doing it right. But you have to do this properly. Okay, if you decide that you need to get involved in the gunfight, you need to try to stop the active shooter, then you need to make sure that the people around you know that you are one of the good guys. And you do that by communicating effectively. First of all, don't be waving your gun around. If you take it out, put it into the ultimate low ready position. Get it down by your leg. Hide it behind your back. Do something so you don't look like somebody who's just randomly shooting into the crowd. And then ask questions of the people. Did you see the shooter? Which way is he going? What is he wearing? What's happening? Ask those questions and then direct people to safety. If they say the shooter's over there, you say, go that way. Get out of here. And tell them to call the police. Because an active shooter is not going to tell people to call the police. So you're going to be communicating your intent to these people before you're heading off in search of the active shooter. Now, if you get there and you really don't know what's going on, keep your damn finger off the trigger. Okay? You don't need to be shooting. You need to be looking around and figuring out exactly what's going on, because if you are not 100% sure who you're shooting at, you are doing something totally wrong and you need to be held accountable for it. You need to go to jail if you're shooting the wrong person. Now you're involved in the active shooter situation and you have figured out exactly where the active shooter is, exactly what the active shooter is doing, and where the innocent civilians are headed to try to get out of your way. You still don't have to engage at that point. If you can safely see what's going on and become a good witness, do that. If you can safely engage, and remember, you are responsible for every round that comes out of your muzzle and goes downrange. You're responsible for that round. Don't rush into this fight thinking, I've got my permit, I've got my gun, I'm going to go be a hero, I'm going to save this. You might be doing the wrong thing. Go at this slowly. You need to do everything correctly if you're involved in an active shooter situation. I'm Kevin Michalowski, editor of Concealed Carry Magazine. If you like these videos, share them with all your friends and please subscribe to our page. We'll give you more great information every week.